It's been a while since I put out a video on the Versa Note, so I figure here goes an easy one for you guys. If the rear wiper blade looks like this on your car, then it's pretty much useless, so let's go ahead and change it. If you pull back on the wiper arm and try to bend the blade, you'll see that you can't quite get it off, and in fact it's hitting the glass, so it's almost impossible to remove it like this without breaking anything. So we have to remove the wiper arm. First, let's start by removing this plastic cap. It's actually pretty easy to get off. We're just going to go ahead and pry on the side right here, and it should pop off without any problems, and just drop it. Now you could use a 10mm wrench or socket to remove this nut. It should come off pretty easy. Now if you're lucky, you should be able to take off your wiper arm just by rocking it back and forth and maybe even applying a little bit of downward pressure. If it's been on there for a long time or it's just rusted in place, you may have to use, this is a tie rod or a ball joint puller. If you have a smaller one, you could use it. This is another tool made for tie rods or ball joints, but I found that it actually fits here pretty well. So all you have to do is line it up as you see here. Go ahead and tighten it, and since mine is loose, I'm just going to be using my fingers to tighten it up, and you see how it pops off. Now of course you would be using some sort of tool to tighten down that bolt to get your wiper arm to break free. And I'm just showing you different examples of different tools I have that are pretty much all going to work and get the job done. Once the arm is off of the car, all you have to do is hold the wiper blade and push up on the arm, and you're going to hear it pop free, and you could easily slide it out now. And at this point you would just grab your new wiper blade and put it in at the same exact angle and give it a little bit of downward pressure, and you're going to hear it pop into place. And that's pretty much it. It's locked in and it's ready to go back on the car. On the glass you should be able to see marks of where the old wiper used to sit, so all you have to do is grab the new wiper and line it up, and just go ahead and put it back on the stud so you could get ready to install the nut. Once the nut is installed, just grab your wrench or a ratchet and snug it down, and I really do mean just snug it down. It's super easy to break something here. It does not take a lot of torque. Once you're done with that, just grab your plastic cap and go ahead and pop it back into place. You're pretty much all done here. The final thing is just to go ahead and test it and make sure everything's working how it should and that the wiper blade stops where it should stop. And that's pretty much it. I know this video seems pretty silly to some people, but I'm sure there's someone out there that this video can help. At first glance, it looks like it's pretty straightforward to change the rear wiper on a Versa Note, but there are some tools involved. So with that being said, I hope the video helped you.